in the heart of ancient Arabia. Long before skyscrapers pierced the sky, a powerful tribe carved their homes directly into towering rock formations. They were the Thamud, a civilization whose story is now whispered as a tale of mystery and divine wrath. What really led to their sudden disappearance? Today, we're digging deep into history, archaeology, and ancient texts to uncover the truth behind the fall of the Thamud. So, who were these people? Based on historical records, the Thamud were a prominent ancient Arabian tribe. They're even mentioned by Greek and Roman historians like Pliny the Elder. Inscriptions found scattered across northwest Arabia also speak of a people called Thamud. Scholars generally place them in the region of Al-Haya, what we now call Madain Salih in Saudi Arabia. They likely flourished sometime between the 8th century BCE and the 2nd century CE. But honestly, the exact timeline is still debated. Their origins remain one of history's intriguing puzzles. The land of the Thamud is breathtaking, a desert landscape dominated by massive sandstone mountains. Dotted across this terrain are incredible structures carved straight into the rock. For centuries, these have been popularly attributed to the Thamud, but here's where it gets complicated. Archaeologists have confirmed that people in this region were master stone carvers, but it's unclear if the famous ruins we see today were built by the Thamud or by the later Nabatean kingdom, who were also active in the area. The idea that all these impressive tombs belong to the Thamud just can't be fully proven. Now, let's turn to the most famous account of their downfall, which comes from Islamic scripture. The Quran tells a detailed story. It says a prophet named Salih was sent to the Thamud, urging them to worship one God and abandon their idols. As a sign of his prophethood, a miraculous camel appeared from the rock. However, the people were warned not to harm her. Tragically, a group of defiant tribe members killed the camel. According to the scripture, this act sealed their fate. A terrible disaster, described as a mighty blast or a piercing shout, struck the city, destroying everyone except for Prophet Salih and his followers. This narrative is a powerful lesson in faith, but it's important to note that it is a religious account and is something that can be verified with scientific or archaeological methods. So, what can history and science actually confirm? Scholars agree on the basics. The Thamud definitely existed. They lived in northern Arabia, and then they vanished from historical records. But the asterisk, why asterisk, is a huge question mark. There's no direct archaeological evidence of a sudden cataclysmic event, like a massive earthquake or the specific blast mentioned in scripture that wiped them out. Without a clear answer, researchers have proposed several theories. One idea is severe climate change. Perhaps an extreme, prolonged drought hit the region, causing their agricultural systems to collapse and forcing them to migrate or face starvation. Another possibility is resource mismanagement. Ancient desert civilizations relied on delicate water systems. If the Thamud overused their resources, it could have led to their own downfall. Some also speculate about conflict, suggesting wars with neighboring tribes may have weakened them to the point of collapse, though there's no solid proof. Finally, a natural disaster like an earthquake or a massive storm can't be ruled out. But again, there's no direct evidence linking such an event to their disappearance. So why does their story continue to captivate us? A huge reason is its prominence in the Quran for millions of believers. The story of the Thamud serves as a timeless moral lesson about humility and the consequences of arrogance. For historians and archaeologists, the appeal is the sheer mystery. Their unexplained disappearance makes them one of Arabia's most fascinating ancient puzzles. Despite all the research, major questions remain. What was the exact cause of their collapse? Did they really build all the incredible rock-cut structures attributed to them? When did they finally disappear, and did any survivors simply merge with other tribes? Ultimately, the story of the Thamud is where faith, history, and mystery intersect. Religious texts give us a narrative of moral decline and divine judgment. Science confirms their existence but leaves us with a cold case. The truth may forever be buried in the sands of time, leaving us to wonder about the people who once called the mountains their home. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the past. See you next time.